Night, love you. All right.
We're about to get started in just a moment.
God darn it. All right, throw this intro in. Your first podcast?
Cheers. It's a good
It's a good podcast. All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend. And with me, as always, is my beautiful co-host, called Girl 6, better known as Fox.
Hey, y'all. Good evening. Ready to start your week?
I'm always ready. I deadlifted today. I'm ready for the fucking world.
Listen, this weekend was a long weekend. It felt like we had an extra day somewhere.
We did.
Yeah. No.
It's because I was home and everything felt so much lighter on your fucking
You know
plate.
what? You're right. Give me that.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Yeah.
With Chef Homeboy RD in the kitchen.
It felt great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Pampering your fucking
My
spoiled
way.
ass.
Okay. I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Take all of that. So anyway, we decided to go on a date today. Just a quick little afternoon matinee.
Don't worry about it. I deadlift every day. I climb out of bed. Nah, that ain't proper form, Chris. Hips got to be lower than the shoulders. And we know your raggedy ass shoulders and hips don't support that. gang shit around here. Yeah, so we went to the
Hey, we doing well. Hey, y'all in the
What's going on,
chat.
bro?
What's going on? All the multi-streams. What's up?
yeah, so we went to go to the movies today. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Fox get all this shit off her chest before I have to knock all of this shit over so we can be done with this. Because I'm
Listen.
sick of her ass.
Listen, we went to go see this horror movie called Smile. Okay. You want to put up the
Put up what?
spoiler?
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, give me one sec. I don't really want to do nothing.
Tell you
'cause
about
I'm sick
this
of your
guy.
ass. Here we go. Make me want to say fuck the whole
Listen.
podcast right now. Yeah, you know what, man? We about to cancel it today.
No, we're not. We're not going to cancel it today. We're not.
I ain't in the mood for it.
All right, so listen.
Here you go. This your spoiler alert up there. You see that big thing over I had spoiler alert. If you ain't seen Smile yet,
Yeah.
well, this is probably the time for you to tune out a little bit. But
Listen.
it only got 2 out of 5 incoherent Fox noises, so you probably ain't
Yeah.
really missing shit.
It's like 2 out of 5. Listen, guys, and we just starting off by telling you what our day was like today. Okay, this is not the subject of the day, but we went to go see this movie. You know, he was like, "Oh, everybody's saying it's good." Blah blah blah.
People were saying it was terrifying. I'm talking about people who ain't graduated from high school was using the word terrifying.
That's a big word.
Motherfuckers
for
can't even spell terrifying.
Yeah. So okay, so he got me hyped. Like, I love horror movies, right? But they got to be scary. So went to see this movie, and I was not impressed. Okay. I was not impressed at all. I think that it was a bit of bad acting theater.
That's her favorite shit
And-
to say. Bad acting theater.
That's like when you have the obvious, like, oh no, don't do that. Ah! That shit. It was too much. It was just too much of that for me in there. A lot of unnecessary scenes that were like, what? But for somebody, they felt like it was scary. So this dude had a jump scare that nearly knocked my damn curly fries out my hand. Okay? Yo, he was so scared, okay? I looked back at him, and he was like, ooh. It's like, woof. What was that? It wasn't shit. It was nothing to be afraid of at all. And then he proceeds like, I gotta use the bathroom. Said, if the next jump scare happened, he might not be able to hold it.
Yeah, so it's
He gets up and leave. Okay?
So it's this jump scare. It's this jump scare, and like the woman, she's like listening to some audio shit, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like looking at the audio waves. I'm like, then Fox gave me this excuse, so I'm using
I gave him this excuse.
I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at it,
okay. You
and
just
this the worst.
tuned in.
And this the worst part about it. I'm looking at the shit, and I'm like, she keep turning it up and listening to when some scary shit happened. Basically, lady killed herself in front of her, and she had to record it because she's a therapist, right? Some type of therapist
She's
or whatever,
psychiatrist
or whatever. So she's sitting there and she listening to it over and over again. And she hears something breathe, like she heard her breathing, and she like keep turning it up. I'm like, oh, some scary shit about to happen. So normally I don't like jump scares. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a scary motherfucker. From point blank period, I don't like no jump scares. I'm one of them people. I give you a perfect example. I went to a theme park for like Oktoberfest. A dude had a werewolf outfit on, hopped out of a trash can, grabbed me. I broke his fucking orbital bone. Like, I don't really play all the jumping out, this and that. I'm the type that will hit you if you jump out to scare me. And I don't play. I don't think it's funny. Nothing about it.
There was nobody there to hit you, though.
So anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, let me tell my truth.
You can go tell your truth. I'll tell how it really went. Go ahead.
So let me tell you. So I'm sitting here and I just zone out. And then like something pop out and it just like they turned the volume all the way up. It was like, Rose. And I was up to like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. He playing it. It wasn't woo shit. It wasn't woo shit.
I didn't say anything actually.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't woo shit. You didn't say anything. He was like, nearly jumped out his goddamn seat. And so and then he squeezes my hand. Ooh. What's woo?
Hey, this the worst shit about it, right? I looked at it, I'm up like, because I had to take a piss already. Because I had to take a piss. The damn, like all of the stuff that happened before the movie, all the trailers and shit, that shit was like 30 minutes. So I already had to take a piss. You know my bladder ain't worth a velvet painting of a whale and dolphin getting it on. So I'm up like, man, I got to piss. And then that jump scare happened, I'm up like, bro, we have a couple more of these. This is going to be an embarrassing ride home.
It wasn't even a jump scare. I just sat there like, okay. You know? And so he leaves, and then he go uses the bathroom or whatever, and he comes back. I thought he probably tinkled himself, but whatever. That's yet to be seen or heard of.
If I had to tinkle myself, I just would have finished right there on the fucking floor. Like, I just would have peed in the movie theater. Everybody, what is that whiskey smell?
He comes back, and then, you know the armrest? He proceeds to lift the armrest up to try to get a little closer to me.
First of all,
I was like, oh, you scared? You need to come a little closer. You trying to get a little closer to me.
I slammed that goddamn armrest back down, man. Fuck you.
And look to the right because nobody was there. He was scared, okay? He was fucking scared. So it's okay, though. I love you. This tickled me. That was the best part of the movie for me. Okay?
Yeah, the worst part about while I'm taking a piss, I got the Apple Watch on. I look at my heart rate. My heart rate like 110. I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm a Cadillac. Like, I'm a Cadillac. My shit be like 60. I look at that shit, I'm like 110. And then I ain't even tell her that 110 wasn't even the peak. I look back down and it said 115 track just a minute ago when I sat down. I'm like, hey.
I was scared as hell. Right, it was no hoof. That scene was not. I
don't like being startled.
Not anything to be afraid of. Trust me.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
So this is what I went through today, and the movie is, to me, it's trash. I don't know. I love horror movies, and that was not it for me. So, but the highlight was this guy getting scared out his damn seat, almost knocking over my curly fries.
Oh, come on,
all right,
extra as fuck.
My fucking curly fries.
The only reason I'm allowing this slander is because I was being a big pussy, but I'm not to that level of big pussy. Like, not
Chris,
to that level of big pussy. Nope.
Chris, okay. There's something you need to tell the rest of the office, okay?
Talking about Smile.
This is Smile.
So realistically, so if you ever seen the movie, it's kind. The movie's kind of similar to like it was a movie before that was one of those. It was warm as hell in here. Maybe I'm scared again.
Don't try to downplay it. Trust me, don't do that.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yo, let me tell you this. I will be the first person to tell you I am brave about a lot of shit, but being startled is not it. I'm telling you right now. If I'm sitting there minding my business and you just scream really loud, there's a chance that either A, I'm gonna knock everything over, or I'm gonna hit you. Guaranteed. Like, I'm telling you, call me a big scary motherfucker if you want to. I ain't got the nerves for that shit. I done been shot, stabbed. I done worked around explosives. I done did a lot of shit. And I'm telling you right now, I ain't for all the in the.
You know what? And that's what it really was. It was a lot of loud noises. That was a jump scare.
I'm the motherfucker who got to wear noise canceling headphones on 4th of July. Like, all of that bang, bang, poppity, pop, pop, that shit ain't for me, bro. That shit ain't for me. I'm not it. I'm not it. So call me what you want. But I'm telling you right now, if you think it's funny, Chris, I hear you talking shit. But I'm telling you, if you think it's funny and you want to do some jump scares, I'm telling you right now, I'm sending motherfuckers to early retirement. Because I got Optimum and Wi-Fi. I'm connecting on everything out here. So motherfuckers can try me if they want to. But so if you watch the movie called It Follows, it's kind of a similar movie, like the kind of concept of the evil and shit like that is kind of similar to It Follows. Except it's a couple of pet peeves I have about horror movies. One, I like well thought out horror. I don't like just the like gory shit. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That shit dumb as hell. Because first of all, anybody who's ever started up a chainsaw will tell you that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is some bullshit. My boy be over there one rip, and then cutting somebody. Bruh, do you know you ain't let that? This chainsaw been sitting here for 3 days. You ain't started it up. You ain't rotated that motherfucker. You ain't put no bar oil. I ain't seen this motherfucker do any maintenance ever on a chainsaw. And all of a sudden, that shit just gonna start up first rip? First rip? Who do you think you are? First rip? I don't care what type of backward. Ronnie Coleman ain't starting the goddamn chainsaw first rip. That should not happen on the first rip. So already, that's garbage. And then it's like people do dumb shit. Like when you see the insurance commercial, and they're like, "Oh, we should go hide over there by the chainsaws." And old boy sitting over there with the butcher shirt on, like, "Y'all dumb motherfuckers. I'm about to kill all y'all." You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, that's part of bad acting theater.
Yeah. So to me, it's like I hate that. I like well thought out horror, and don't ever show me the monster. Because my imagination is way better than whatever shit you about to slap on somebody.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous.
They showed the monster at the end, and the monster looked like Sean Bradley or George Murazan had a baby with Marilyn Manson. Like this big knock-knee, giraffe leg motherfucker coming, Schmeagle head ass coming in there. This that you see him, he like, hey, we know what to like. Hey, look on his face, and it's like,
and it's about this the weird creepy smile.
And it's
cringy,
like, and it's like you started out as a woman. He started out as a woman, and then turned into this big monster. And still had the same size drawers on. I know you skip leg that. On the dead homies, I will leg kick the fuck out of you, bro.
Trojan kick.
Not happening, bro. He would have came out of it. I'm talking about, I would have been thumping his ass back into that bedroom. I would have saw him and be like, oh, this is what I'm running from? Squall up. I would have been drilling
made a
this
noise
dumb ass.
after you.
I don't care what noise I make.
Jump.
You would have heard my war cry. I don't care if I sound like a fucking 6-year-old when I run over there. I'm killing it.
Oh my God. Yeah, anyway, that was that movie. Y'all can spend y'all money if y'all want to. Don't do it. I say wait till it come out on Prime or Netflix. It's really not worth the money.
That shit got 2 out of 5 incoherent Fox noises.
And it only got 2 out of 5. I don't even know why it got 2 out of 5, to be honest.
The only reason it probably got 2 out of 5 is because I ain't took my baby on a date in a little while. And she was just happy to be on the date.
Probably.
That was it.
That's probably what it was.
If we had been in our normal rotation of dates, she probably would have walked out halfway through that shit.
I was thinking about it. I said, let me just see how it ends.
Let's see how it ends. And you already knew where it was going. Mm-hmm. You already knew where it was going as far as like the premise behind it is basically. So if you've seen the movie It Follows, it's similar, right? And It Follows, which is a movie that had a lot of potential, but didn't live up to it. Like basically they would have say for instance, if I had this evil presence on me, the way I get rid of it is have sex with Fox. And then if Fox wanted to get rid of it, she had to go have sex with dude A. If dude A wanted to get rid of it, he'd give it to girl A. Now, if girl A, what happens to whoever has it is, so say you're looking into a crowd of people. You at work, all your coworkers there. Then it'd be like some random ass person in like a hospital gown, a butt ass naked that just starts walking towards you. And it's like, the fuck? Like you can run, but it's just weird as fuck because don't nobody else see him. It's like, the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Some 7'7" dude with a fucking hospital gown, a butt ass naked, just like coming in the doorways and shit like, hey, what's up? Like, so the way to get rid of it is to give it to somebody else. But the problem is, like, say for instance, after girl A dies, it goes back to dude A. Then after dude A dies, it would go back to Fox. And if Fox don't pass it on, she gets killed, it goes back to me. So you don't never know when this shit gonna come back to you until you see some weird shit happening, like somebody that Where's Waldo looking motherfucker in the crowd.
That's it.
That's it. So with this one, what happened is like basically it's like some demon, some like demon evil entity or some shit like that. So basically, what happens is like, say for instance, you is passed through by trauma. So for instance, like it would be on me, and then I would die within 4 to 7 days. And the way I would die is like I would kill myself in front of someone. So like I'd be in front of Fox and just.
But you're gonna smile and do it. You have
Yeah.
the
So
cringy
like
smile.
I'll be myself at first. I'm like, Fox, yo, I'm going crazy. This and that, da da da. And then some weird shit would happen. I would see it, and then all of a sudden I'm just sitting there like, you know what I mean?
Cutting your throat or some shit.
And then I'm like slitting my throat or fucking bashing my
smile on
face in
your
with a hammer, or smiling the whole time until I'm dead.
Oh my God.
Now the trauma passed to her.
Right.
And then she would do it. The cycle continues. The cycle continues. The cycle continues.
That's basically what it's about. Lame ass movie to me. I mean,
Yeah, they coulda
David,
did
yes,
better
I
with it.
would say definitely fire stick that. Don't go to the movie
I don't even know
theaters
about
and
Fire
pay
Stick.
that. Like,
I'ma
there's
tell
other
you.
movies coming up now. I forgot the name of the one with the girl. That's gonna be dope.
Pray for the devil.
Pray for the devil.
Yeah, but
that
it's spelled pray like animal attack
Prey.
prey.
Yes, that is going to be dope, and that's coming out I think on the 14th, and then Halloween
I can't
2048
fuck with no more
is
Halloween.
coming up on the 28th. So
So I think we done with this. We can take down the spoiler alert banner, right?
yeah, we can take that spoiler and then again to the shenanigans.
Yo, so I can't do no more fucking Halloweens. Yo, because I think we talked about this on the last Halloween special. It's like Michael Myers don't do it for me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he does not rock it for me. He does not do it for me because one is like you kind of like a poor man's Jason, and for the sake of me, you can't get the fucking job done. Jason gets the job done. Michael Myers been trying to kill old girl for fucking 29,000 years or something.
What the thing about
Jamie Lee
me
Curtis.
is that every time she comes, I know what I have to do.
I have
I'm gonna
to
kill
kill
him, or I'm gonna kill him. He's
And
still
then-
alive every movie,
and
so
then you shoot
obviously both of y'all sorry.
You put him in the burn. You like we burnt the building down. He's stuck inside. This and that. Man, I be out that motherfucker with s'mores and a firing squad. Me and the homies is
Waiting.
out there.
Waiting.
Yep. As soon as he be up to like, oh look, he's trying. Pop, pop, pop. Get your ass back in there. All slugs. You getting 3-inch slugs in the chest all day, Michael Myers. You was cooking, and then we bringing in more Kindle. We gonna bring in some more shit, and we setting that shit back on fire. And we gonna spit roast your ass out there. Like ain't no way, boy. So Michael Myers don't do it for me, and it's just kind of like he keep coming back to kill Jamie Lee Curtis or whatever, and it's
Yes.
like, yeah, they
They
both
would
suck
say.
at killing each other.
They do. They both say.
And for Manny, I don't know. I never seen Mr. Giggles or Dr. Giggles. So you ever saw Dr. Giggles?
Nah, I never.
That sounds like some
like
shit.
something I wouldn't watch.
Sound like some shit with a bad doctor with laughing gas killing people. That actually might sound familiar, like some trash shit I might have watched underway or something.
Sean, he was making reference to It Follows, but we were talking about Smile. Okay, the movie Smile.
Yeah.
Lame, save your money.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We don't get a
what was the
good
subject?
review.
What we talking about today?
Yeah.
we talking about today?
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about. Did you do your homework on?
I didn't do no homework. I was doing Seth's homework all week.
All right, so we'll get into the other one then first. All right, so do we really believe in God, or are we just afraid to be shunned because of like the way we was brought up?
I think it's both.
I don't.
I think it's when I say both, I mean like I think that we don't. A lot of us don't have our own. We don't have our own opinions about our own belief about God. We have a belief from someone that taught us what they know about or what we should believe in.
Well, is that
If that
is
makes
that
sense.
truly something that you believe in, or are you not? Or are you just not informed?
That's what I'm saying. So it's not something that we don't know. So a lot of people don't know that it shouldn't be something that they just believe in because, oh, it's been passed down. Everybody's doing this, so this is what it is for me. No, why you need, then true, it's not that you're informed about everything else that's going on around you or in the spiritual realm. So I do think that it is the fact that you need to be informed in order to formulate your own opinion about it. But you're just believing, essentially, we're just believing what was told to us, what was taught to us, until we decide to have our own
I don't.
epiphanies and revelations.
I don't really think. I think people believe in that. I think people because I kind of feel like with belief comes like you know what I mean. It's kind of like that thing like faith without works is dead, right? Like you know what I mean. You hear that, and just say the Christian version of it because that's usually what people are more familiar with because of the Christian population. But if you believe in God, especially if you believe in God in relation to a religion, it's like, would you do if you really believe that shit? Would you really do the shit that you know what I mean? Would you really do the shit that you do?
Oh, well, I think that it's not really about would you really do it because a lot of times when we
Like-
have these experiences, it kind of puts us in positions to like, hey, choose right now, you know, and then we unfortunately go with the bad choice in the moment. So I don't
Okay,
think it's
like I
necessarily
put I
that.
put an example like this. Do you think that a grizzly bear will murder you 1-on-1?
Yeah.
Do you believe that? So would you walk outside if
I
there was a
think
grizzly
any
bear on
animal
the
would
front
probably
yard?
want to murder me 1-on-1.
I'm just saying. So if a grizzly bear was on the front yard,
I
would
ain't
you
gonna
walk
give it
out
no
there?
honeycomb, no fucking golden crisps, no shit.
I'm just saying you're not going out there, right?
Ain't good enough for those golden crisps. I'm not doing that.
But what I'm saying is like you wouldn't go out there and fuck with them, right? Like you wouldn't go outside.
No,
You'd be
like, bang, it's a bear.
Bang, it's a bear outside. Then I go to get surgical with that shotgun and shit. But the thing about it is like you believe that bear's gonna fuck you up. You understand the consequences of dealing with that bear, so you'll conduct
it has
yourself
great
accordingly.
potential of fucking me up.
Yeah. So if you believe in God, you believe that the life that you live is going to has a great potential of sending your ass to burn in hell.
Yeah, but I also think that we believe in varying degrees, right? So
Yeah.
it'll be like, well, I only told a white lie, so at least I ain't gonna kill nobody. But according to the books that you read, a sin is a sin. It equals each other. No matter what degree you think it is what it already is. So I think we kind of formulate, and try to justify in our mind about what's acceptable or trying to rationalize that, because we really don't know what it is that we're getting into.
I think that that's what it is like a lot of it is rationalizing to be like, I think it's rationalizing from the standpoint of like we rationalize what we do to say it's not that bad, like you're saying, and then we also just think that we got more time to get it together.
That's true.
Like I just think that we be on some shit like, well, you know, I ain't that bad. I got some time to like get my shit in one sock and do this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And it's like it ain't necessarily always
It's
a thing.
not always,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Most people, it's not too many times that people get to die and know it's coming.
Yeah, I would rather know when I'm going to die.
I think we did a would you rather.
We
like
did
that.
do a would you
and
rather
you
like
said
that.
you wouldn't want to know.
No, I said I want to know. You said you didn't want to know.
I said I didn't want to know how. I want to know when. You said
I
you'd
don't
rather
remember
know
that.
how.
Oh, I want to know how too. I want to know all of it.
I don't give a
I want
fuck
to be
about
in
how.
the know when it comes to me leaving here. So
Okay, Chris
Definitely.
got a story. When I was 6 or 7, god damn, that was like the 1800s, my brother. But when I was 6 or 7,
Chris,
I
you gonna let
fell
him
in the
clown you
river
like
and
this?
sunk like a rock. Clearly couldn't swim at the time. At the bottom of the river, I saw an angel. It brought me back up, and my dad was there in the river looking for me. He had no clue how I came back up. Call it what you want, but I believe. What I'm just saying is like, I'm not saying that people don't believe in the presence of God, but I just think it's like when I believe in that varying degrees, we believe in God and we'll believe, yeah, there's a higher power. It makes sense that there's a higher power, but we don't believe in the consequences and shit that will come with it, right? Like, because if you believe in God, we got to really look at it and question your belief to say, like, am I believing in God to a standpoint of like conducting my life accordingly? Or am I not? Because it's not a lot of people
No.
that's conducting their life accordingly.
most of the time we live in YOLO. You know?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's the truth of the matter. So
And I think like a lot of people really probably fall in the standpoint of like people who say like, oh, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Jewish, I'm this, that, and the third, but I'm all of this. But I think we say that shit because we tribal people and we just want to stay part of a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to stay part of belong. It's kind of like, and I know this is like huge and like obviously we like religiously we grew up in two different communities.
Yeah.
But I know like in the Islamic community, a lot of people is like, yo, you know what I mean? It's like, well, I don't eat pork and I don't do this and that. It's like, but you drank a whole bottle of Henny and you ain't been to Juma in years.
Yeah,
like, when's
so-
the last time you prayed?
yeah,
like,
that's the thing. You choose what They go
you
to
know what I mean?
varying
Because it's like,
degrees
well, I don't,
of-
hey, you know what? I don't eat
I
no
don't do
pork
this, though.
I don't
Yeah,
eat this though.
so-
Like, oh my God, you ate pork? It's like, dog, you shot somebody in the face and sold their mama heroin.
Yeah, you.
Like, motherfucker, you gonna judge me about a ham sandwich? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, I don't eat pork, but it is what it is. Like, I think that's one of them things we take is like, I know a lot of times, like, when we growing up Muslim, you will realize that that's one of them things. It's like, it's an easy win. It's like an
Yeah.
easy win with God where it's like, I ain't no pork though. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Fuck that.
no, because I'm just saying it's an easy win to just not eat pork. Like, it's
You
just
gonna
like,
go to St. Pete at the pearly gates, and
be
then
like,
we like,
you shot
you
9
did
motherfuckers
do.
dead. But I ain't eat no
pork.
I ain't eat pork. When on board, when he
Huh?
brought the when he brought that andouille
that's
sausage around, I
crazy.
asked him if it had pork in it. He said yes. I went hungry for a night, and then you fucked 3 girls raw
Thank you,
without
baby.
a rubber.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Bunny said You want to say, I just got here and all I know, Fox, your red is redding. That shit popping out here.
Thanks, babe.
You know what I'm saying? Fox Locks is gangbanging out here.
Oh my God. But yeah, Chris, first of all, I think that's a beautiful experience. And so stuff like that, that's what I'm saying. Like, so we believe what we're taught, right? And then sometimes, as we growing up, we do question certain things. But when we have experiences now, there we go. They kind of shape us to like more formulate of, a better opinion of what it is we want to believe or what we should believe, right? And we try to compare what it is that we've been taught versus what I've experienced versus what I feel inside, all these different things. So that's a beautiful experience.
Yo, I'm gonna hit these comments right quick. Yo, Dave, the Petty Savage said, I believe it could be both. We believe in God based on what's taught to us by who raised us, as well as don't want to be shunned for not believing in him. True, because I think people's like don't really believe in God. It's just like it costs you nothing to say I believe in God. The credit is so high about why you gotta believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't believe in God, people just kind of like, oh, you don't wash your chicken?
Yeah.
You don't believe in God? You know what I mean? And it just costs you nothing to be like, yeah, I believe in God. I just blase, blase, blah. I just blase, blase, blah. You know what I mean? And you can say whatever, and it's kind of like, okay, you still part of the tribe.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get like somebody who are atheists is like, I don't believe in God. It's like, you double down that hard. Not only is you not going for, you just believe
Perjury, burn him.
String them up.
All that. Yeah, like why? Why?
Yeah, and then Bunny came through. She said, I did my dirt, but I always put my shopping cart back with the little finger with the paint on it.
Anyway, that was a little, all right, Bunny, all right.
This is really the reason why we asking about, like, do people really believe in God? Because Fox don't put shopping carts back. And that's the little shit right there that me and Bunny be talking about. This is the little shit that God keeping track of. Like, he going to let some big shit go and be like, oh, yeah, you did this and that, da-da-da-da. 723 shopping carts.
Let me tell y'all what happened, right? This is a side note. We're going to get back to that.
23 fucking
So listen,
carts.
The time of the storm, right? Walmart, the day before, we had to go to Walmart. I was at Walmart, and it was all gusty and windy and And then I put all the groceries in the car, and I was a car away from the shopping cart thing.
And that's how God was sitting there looking.
And I had put my little eggs inside the driver's seat, the passenger seat. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to do this. I said, you know what? I went ahead and did. I put the damn shopping cart back, and I said, fuck both of them. And guess who the both of them I was talking about?
Me and Bunny.
You and Bunny.
Hey.
Fuck the both of them. Made me sick. I hear these extra steps in this goddamn wind and rain.
Did you put it back, though?
I put it back.
Oh, okay.
I ain't put it back perfectly, though. It was kind of
you
horizontal.
just had to still rebel a little bit.
Yes, it was horizontal. It
wasn't
like in the slot or nothing.
You know what? I'm glad that you didn't decide to say fuck both of them, because you would have been sitting there at the pearly gates, they said, looking at St. Pete's and being like, but I was such a good person, but you ain't put back one shopping cart.
I put it back.
One shopping
It was like, it was there, but it wasn't really there.
My boy Manny,
okay?
one-way ticket to hellfire. One-way ticket to hellfire. Fucking shopping cart. Like, you just imagine. Like that's why we talking about the easy wins. Like, the easy wins. Like, if you think of, like, eating pork is, like, if you think, like, eating pork is haram or you know what I mean, not kosher or whatever your religion say about eating pork or something, that's an easy win. Like, would you want to be sitting there and, like, God weighing up all your shit and be like, well, you did this, but you did that. You did this, you did that. And what take you over the top is like, you ain't put them goddamn shopping carts back.
Like, that's the reason?
Now you went hell, and now it's like that shit I shared in my story.
hell then. I'm like, well, fuck this shit anyway. I'm out of here.
And then
elevated down.
And that's when it gonna go, and that's when somebody gonna say, one of the angels gonna say some petty shit like, that's why we ain't accept your ass. We knew you was gonna act just like this. Now, hot girl. Have a hot girl like eternal afterlife. You know what I mean? So that it'd be crazy to think, like, wouldn't it be crazy to sit there and be seeing your shit get weighed? They got the weights that look like the scale of justice, and they just going back and forth, and it's like boom, 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 boom. Ham sandwich. Fuck
you know what? There's a movie that probably all of us seen, Keanu Reeves, Constantine. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that
movie was like one of the movies I was like, made so much sense. Like, what if God and the devil just wagering? Like, what if they just sitting here every damn day just wagering
just
about art? So
about
who gonna do this? Nah, I bet you gonna do this. Nah, she gonna do this. You know, like, I think that is crazy, but it damn well could be true.
Yo, so, Manny just asked, what qualifies as a big win, hard win, forgiving a home invader and washing their feet? Question, Ned Flanders type shit. So I think it's more of a, like, big wins versus small wins. Like, some shit is easier for us to do. right? Like, for instance, it's like me putting
You got a lot of questions. What you done did, Manny? That's a real question. This is the real question.
Manny from one city over
What
from
did you
me.
do?
Manny's from Jersey City.
What did you do, Manny? Because this sounds like I need redemption. You need a redemption song, right?
Hey, brother, I'm telling you right now, we fixing the AC in hell. See you in Valhalla, brother. But no, I say like the easy win versus the hard win is what's hard for you. Like for some people, like say for instance, they're repulsed by sex and this and that. Sex might not be the hard thing for them. For other people, sex is like a hard thing. Like, you know what I mean? Doing that, food might be. It depends on what your sin is. Like when you get to talk about like the seven, what's your vice?
Yeah, your vice. Yeah.
So I think that's more the hard thing because for some people, like if you say if you paid and shit like that, like giving to charity might not be that hard. But it's kind of like and it's kind of like even in Islam they'll tell you like for the man who struggles and reads the Quran all the time, more is given to him than the man who could fluently read it and it's just easy. You know what I mean? Because it's just easy. He's like, oh well, you know I can get all of this, do this and that, da da da.
Nah, go through something hard.
Go through something hard.
The trial,
everything is
the
hard
tribulation
for people.
behind it.
And me and Bunny was having a conversation like this, and me and you done had conversations like this plenty of times. Is like that's why I choose to like why I choose like now to like be more vulnerable about certain things and to getting forgiveness. What, you
I'm
want
sorry,
that Bunny
I just
comment?
read Bunny comment.
Bunny a fool. Hey yo, hey. So Manny on the gram and Bunny on either Facebook or YouTube. But she said it sounds like me and Manny gonna be in the appeals line of hell. Yeah. Hold on. What
In the
thing?
affiliate court.
Affiliate court. Hold on. But I put my shopping cart back though. Hey,
Can we appeal this decision?
yeah, can we appeal this
We
decision?
got 30 days.
We got 30 days. Give me a turnaround. I gotta. Hey, you got to give me a time to adjudicate this. You know what I mean? But
Oh my God.
yo, so Dave was talking about he had a story that was similar. So he talking about he had a story similar to Chris, but it was a
Look.
dream, so he don't know how accurate it is. And then
I
he
mean,
said,
dreams are messages, so
yeah, dreams are messages.
take it for how you feel.
And then he said, my motorcycle accident back in 2011. My mom told me that she dreamt when I was being dragged down the road. My uncle that passed back in 2005. Shit, the whole comment moved because somebody put
It's
something.
right there.
Oh, still right here. Passed back in 2005, came down and wrapped himself around me. My injuries were serious, yet not as severe as the doctors expected. Yeah, man. I mean, man, I be thinking that, like, I feel like we here for a purpose. Like, I don't be believing in that, like, oh, when it's your time, it's your time. Like, because that make people feel like, well, I'm going to do whatever I do. And if I just, I mean, if you go out there and swim with alligators and get your ass ate, bro, you kind of push your time up. But I feel like you are led to stay on the schedule. And if you fuck it, like, if you work hard to fuck it up, you going to just fuck it up. So, you know what I mean? But so I think, like, you know what I mean? If we're on the verge, if it's like basically like in sports, you know how they say it's a 50-50 ball. Mm-hmm. Like volleyball, they say that, basketball, football, everything, those 50-50 balls. I feel like if it's a 50-50 ball and you meant to be here, something good gonna happen to keep you in the game.
I don't know. I'm always on the fence with that because, you know, I'm always on the things we chose is what we chose before we get here.
Yeah.
So I'm always on that. And to think that this is something that, I pushed my time, I'm like, no, this is how I said it was going to happen.
No.
You know? So I kind of feel that way too.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like the like what I was saying, the 50-50 balls, right? Like if it's a 50-50 ball, God or whoever you believe in, you know what I mean, your higher power, whoever the most high is to you, they might pass you a buck and get you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if it's a 50-50 ball. But if you go on balls to the wall stupidity, you know what I'm saying? You out here like skateboarding on a rocket propel, skateboarding to the Grand Canyon. Oh, you getting the fuck up out of here. Ain't nobody coming for you. Like, ain't nothing about to happen for you. And then let me tell you something about Bunny. Bunny, I ain't even gonna put you on blast out here right there. She gonna say, what about the times I didn't throw bleach though?
Well, you could use that. That's a judge. That could be an example you use for your appellate court. Bunny.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Fox said that shit like a public defender that know your ass about to go to jail. She said that shit like, well, yeah, I mean, you could bring that up and ask for the mercy on the court, this and that. You killed 35 fucking people and stuck them in the microwave. Let me tell you something, Bunny Dahmer.
And made them drink bleach.
And made them drink bleach. You getting the fuck up out of here. We get your ass up out of here. But yeah, so,
see how it goes for you.
I mean, to kind of wrap that one up, I kind of think it's one of those things where it's like, I agree. It's varying degrees of it because it's like if you truly fully believed in all of the shit that you're talking about for your religion, you would live differently. But you obviously think you either got time or whatever, and you don't believe to it to the point of like, I ain't saying to be like a heretic or something like that, you know what I mean? But you believing in it to a point that like you would believe into it to the point that like you wouldn't be living the way you live right now.
That's the thing. When we're young, we think we're invincible. We think invincible. We do think we have more time.
Yeah,
So
but you
one
don't
of the
think that'd be different if God came down to you right now and was like, Fox, get your shit together. You don't think that you'll be like, Bae, throw out the whiskey, this and that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I have
It's
an
like,
obvious sign.
yeah, but
I am balls to the walls.
But are you
with
saying
it.
that you don't? But you believe in God, right?
I do.
But it's a difference when God be like,
Because that mean like any
Get your
minute
shit
now,
together.
I'm getting everything I can get together in 60 seconds. Okay?
yeah, it's like get your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
But like, why not do it already? I get it.
No.
One thing that used to make me so upset, okay, and it was with my grandma.
Bunny.
All right, my grandma, and even now to this day, she'd say, you know, she always talk about getting your life together for Christ. It's the last days, all this stuff. We heard it. Every grandma in the world. Yeah, and then, but I'm like. You can say that now, you know, at your age, after you done passed all the hell that you done passed and went through. You know, you was a hellion. Exactly.
I can't get
you was a hellion. Nobody was perfect, so I'm sure you was a hellion. And now I'm in my hell phase now, and you trying to tell me what I need to be doing right this minute? I hated that.
Yeah, how many people do you think willing to accept the fact that their grandma was a hoe?
I don't know. No, not many people, because they only see Esme, who is the Bible thumper, the Jesus believer. They only see that. They don't see. They don't know that Esme had a past that got them to be Esme.
They don't want to know that Dolores was out there popping that poom poom for a goon.
They don't want to hear that.
Popping that poom poom for a goon.
They don't want to hear that. How you think you got all these different uncles and cousins and they all uncles and aunties? And
you ain't
that?
related to none of them motherfuckers. they was on the original play dates, popping that poom poom for a goon. Like, what the fuck you think it was, bruh? People really be thinking like, oh, my grandmother wasn't like that. But you think it was cobwebs on that shit all the time?
Miss Essie was SA.
Let me tell you something. She was sliding out of a Model T 2-3 o'clock in the morning doing the same walk of shame that these hoes doing today.
And that's my thing. That's why she could say whatever, you know. That's why any of our elders could say whatever, because I've been there. I'm telling you, get your shit together.
What you doing in that juke
But
joint,
let
Jenny?
me live this. This is my shit now to try to get together. Let me still have my little fun, though.
What you was doing
I'll
in that
get
juke
together
joint?
soon enough.
What you doing in that juke joint, Jenny?
Smoking, drinking, doing your business around the corner with Larry or whatever.
You was
Ronald.
You know what I'm saying? You was sitting in that old 57 Bel Air, popping that poom poom for a goon.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. But to the comments. To the comments, though. So I'm gonna go. So your uncle was like, "Hey, I believe in choice, not fake your choices, choose your path." Yeah, man. And I mean, it's just like they say, and like I say, I use like the Bible references because it's like people more well versed in the Bible than the few of the people who, you know what I mean, did as much Quran reading as me. But you know what I mean, it's like if you he'd rather you be hot or cold, because if you lukewarm, it spit you from his mouth, right? So I mean, if you're gonna go to hell with some gusto. Like, if you're going to go to hell with some gusto. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I'm going to go to hell, I'm not trying to go to hell and be in Gym Pop. I'm going to hell and I'm going straight to the VIP section. Like, when I walk in that shit, you see them videos with dudes walk in or whatever, and they like, when you did whatever, and then they like put the shades on them, everything else, and they turn the lights on, and they be on the mic like, like.
But you got to be like Dahmer category to do that. You got to be like.
No, you don't.
Dahmer.
So you saying that Hitler ain't gonna be in VIP in hell?
Hitler gonna be in VIP.
You saying that
Queen? I'm just saying, like, they kind of, to me, I would put them.
You saying Queen Elizabeth ain't gonna be in VIP in hell? Mother Teresa gonna be in VIP in hell.
I don't know all the shit she did.
Stalin? Let me tell you something. Stalin gonna walk in that bitch with a members only jacket. Like, everybody who was one of the figureheads in the Third Reich coming in there with members only jackets. You know what I mean? Like, Satan gonna be there waiting at the gate for him. Like. Yeah, they coming in their OG status. So, and then here come Bunny with the bullshit. She know my heart. Now you know how I feel about. You know how I feel about them sayings that people have. With that shit, when people be like, "Oh, you know, God know my heart."
God know my heart.
That shit ain't in the Bible. That shit ain't in no holy book. God know your heart. No, God know you full of shit.
Well, he let you know he knows your heart. He examined it every night.
Where that's at? Who came up with that?
Who's the author? Because I remember reading that. My dad used to read that to me when it talks about how the angels examine you at night before you go to bed. That's in the King James Bible.
So it say God knows my heart, so I can do fuck shit.
I can't say that. He didn't say you could do fuck shit.
Okay.
He didn't say that.
So you can't just do some wild shit and say God know my heart, right?
I mean, it's up to people that they feel like they want to do whatever is gonna be good. They're varying degrees
Fuck
to
out
justify
Fuck out it.
how.
Just like this the
living
next
their
topic right here.
lives.
Phrases that get on my goddamn nerves. Let's start with God knows my heart. Fuck out of here. You want some bullshit and get like, God knows my heart. He know I wanted to do good, but I just had to throw bleach on the bitch. You know what I mean? Or when you get hit with the or you get hit with the what's the other one that everybody use? Oh, God help those who help themselves. Implied, but what book is that in?
Yeah.
Let me tell you the two top phrases that piss me off. Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah. Why is that?
So the reason, did I talk to you about this one?
No.
Oh, so blood thicker than water. So blood thicker than water implies that the blood that you have with your family is thicker than the water you have with your friends, right? That's what most people take it as. The fucking saying exactly means the opposite. It's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning that the dudes that I served in combat with, we have a thicker bond than the people who was in the womb with me. So it means exactly the opposite of what people be talking about. But we're like, blood is thicker than water. No, the blood of the covenant is thicker. So the blood me and them dudes shed and doing our thing.
Nah,
like,
you and them shed. Nah, we ain't talking about blood y'all shed.
Bloodshed.
Y'all packed that y'all created.
Yeah. Over a lot of blood. But no, like it's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So it means exactly the opposite of what people make it out to be. The another one that pisses me off is jack of all trades, master of none. You know the whole saying?
No, not the whole thing, but I know
A
you
jack
said
of
that
all
before.
trades, master of none is still better than a master of one. So saying jack of all trades, master of none, make it seems as though it puts a negative connotation on being a jack of all trades. When in all reality, it's saying that being a jack of all trades is better than being a master of one. But we just don't finish the whole saying. So it means exactly the opposite of what people want to say it means.
But this is an example of people wanting it to be, they use it and make it to be whatever makes them feel good.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, and that's one of them things, like when they say the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, it reiterates what I've said before on many podcasts, on many conversations of anybody who knows me. It's like blood don't make us family. Blood make us relatives. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's me and dudes that I done served in the military with, that I done grew up with, fucking then had experiences with, men and women, and we are closer than anybody related to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just some of them sayings. You got any of those that you think of, Fox? Or you can go ahead and say I ain't do my homework.
Not really. Just one. Money is the root of all evil. I hate when people say that.
Why is that?
Because money is not the root of all evil.
What
if they
is?
go in their little Bibles, it would say the love of money. Is the money ain't evil. Money is just current energy, currency. That's all it is. So the love of it, though, is what's going to cause the downfall, because that flourishes greed, right? And bad deeds, right? Because of the greed. So, yeah, I hate when people say that.
I hate saying the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Go on that, Dave. Why you hate hearing that one? Hate hearing the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Because that shit true. I might be missing it, but
That mean me a snitch, bitch, and he don't like snitch.
no, I'm just saying, like, if I'm riding and I hear some of my wheel bearings out here giving hell,
He don't like snitches. Ain't nothing but Dave
if I hear some,
snitchy.
I mean, hold it tight, but I ain't say the snitching ass wheel gets the appeal.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the same thing.
Snitch ass wheel
Snitch
gets
ass
the
wheel
appeal.
Get the appeal.
Nah, it
Bunny.
ain't say-
You got work to do.
You got some splaining to do, Lucy. Yeah, so we'll see what he say on that one. But let's get to it, Fox. Go ahead and hit that damn thing. Hit that damn thing there, Miss Lady.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah, we got
It's about that time.
about that time. Looking at my Frank Mueller, it's about that time.
Let's see.
Let me hit this.
You know, it is a thing that I hate people, when people say irregardless versus regardless.
Oh yeah,
That was
irregardless.
just so irregardless. Like, what?
It's not. What the fuck are you talking about?
You like it's like a double negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Irregardless. You don't even know what you're saying. Shut up.
Regardless.
Yeah, shut up.
Regardless.
Just shut
Regardless. Shut up.
Up. Just shut up.
You know what else I hate on you know what I hate too? Like in an office setting?
Right.
I hate those inspirational ass quotes that people be having on the bottom of their emails. When it's up here like, hey, you know, blah 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 blah, this and that, this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Todd. I got the goddamn email. Why did you send me this bullshit?
It's in the signature though.
I don't want to hit it.
It's not like they wrote it right now to you.
Change your goddamn
Why?
signal. What did you think that this?
They just want to be motivational.
You not motivational, Todd. You ain't seen your dick since '96. You look terrible. You're late for work all the time. You fuck up everything. You're a dirtbag. You don't do You don't do none of the lion's share of work. But you want to give me this motivational ass quote? Everybody want to be swole. Nobody want to lift these heavy ass weights. Ronnie Coleman, you ain't did a push up ever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't lifted anything except your ass out of bed. Dave said because I had an issue at work and got passed over for a spot I was overly qualified for in the tower for somebody. Well, for somebody that only got it because they complained about working anywhere else. You motivated me to want to punch you in the throat. Yeah. Yo, so I don't think so. The saying's still true. You just don't like the outcome of it because somebody was out there bitching. Squeaky Will did get the grease.
Yeah.
You just don't like the outcome of it. And I feel you, but shitty leadership is city leadership, dog.
Yeah. Gun to your head. Gun to your head.
When she look at me like this, you know it's some bullshit.
It's not. We're in October right now, so it's Halloween time.
Hallows Eve.
No, Halloween time.
Who's ween?
Whoever. They sound weak as hell.
I ain't got no Halloween. thick ween, right? It's like
sound weak as hell. Halloween.
Weak ass ween.
So anyway, would you rather live in a haunted house?
Nope.
For 1 year?
Nope.
What?
Nope. You already you just heard I was bitch earlier. Like, nope. What's the other alternative? All right, what's next?
Are you in a bug infested house for 2 years? No way of fogging or anything like that. It's just infestation.
Cool.
To the umpteenth degree.
Bug infested house.
Oh wow.
Bug infested house.
Why you want to live in the bug infested house?
I know I can survive a bug infested house. I grew up in the projects. I don't know if I can survive a fucking haunted house. That shit is out the question. Like, that shit is out the question. At least I know, like, damn, what the fuck was that? That's roaches crawling all over the wall. I know exactly what that is. When I hear, ooh, guess what sound roaches don't make? Ooh, in the middle of the fucking night. Roaches don't make that sound. Roaches do not make that sound. I grew up in the project. I know what I can fucking survive. I can survive roaches. Unless it's like some crazy shit where it's like, what type of bugs you got? Fucking huntsman spiders.
It's insects. Yes, it's just insect infested.
Man,
can't get rid of them.
Fuck out of here. I can't get rid of them. That's cool. You know what? You know what? I got Tupperware. Motherfucker, I'm not a caveman. I'm not just out here leaving food open. No, I'm going to cover my goddamn food up. The motherfuckers don't got thumbs. Ain't no goddamn roaches with thumbs like raccoons and shit. Like, all right, I'm going to eat this cake. No. Tupperware. Fucking Tupperware. I'll spray. It won't work. Fine. And I can stay out the house a lot. Them roaches ain't gonna bother me while I'm sleeping.
Well,
I ain't never had a roach. I ain't never had a roach crawl in my ear. I grew up with roaches. I grew up with
There's
roaches.
people I know who had roaches crawling.
Well,
their ear.
Florida roaches is
By
different.
they mouth.
Florida roaches is different. Because Florida roaches, they came from Florida man house, and the motherfuckers probably on meth and everything else. Let me tell you something. I ain't never had a New Jersey roach crawl in my fucking ear growing up as a kid. Them roaches ain't fuck with me. This and that. And if they did, they crawled in or something like that, or I was asleep. You know what that roach didn't do? Make me go to work schizophrenic and lose my goddamn job and my retirement check. I ain't trying to come to work talking about something. And I see that now I done brought that motherfucker to work with me, open my briefcase. He like, fuck that. I can do something.
Open your briefcase.
I can keep my briefcase closed at home. Roach can't get in there. Cool. Open my briefcase at work. We good. This and that. That ghost be like, ooh, shit moving around. You know how crazy that is? Like, I'm talking about, when I think of haunted, I'm talking about like the damn door just starts slamming in the middle of the night. Boo, woo, woo, woo. That's going to wake me up. Roaches is quiet. I'ma deal with quiet ass roaches on guard before I be dealing with some goddamn. I'm in there brushing my teeth, and then some demon behind me looking like Marilyn Manson over there. Like, motherfucker, my heart can't take that. I will die. I be in that motherfucker heart beating so much. I'm at the gym about to lose my goddamn mind. I think people following me. I'm all schizophrenic. I'm panic. I know what roaches is. That means I just can't talk to nobody. I can't have no friends. Nothing for a year. We good. You said a year of roaches or 2 years?
No, I said 2 years.
Fuck it. I'm gonna spend all my time in the gym away from the roaches. I'm gonna look phenomenal by the time I get rid of these roaches. I'm about that. And you know what? You're gonna be a schizophrenic. You're gonna look like that crackhead ass fox that be on the memes. Like, that's what you're gonna look like with all them goddamn ghosts in the house. Fuck out of here. Well, Bunny said me and Casper are going to be cuddling. Right. I will happily make peace with the spirits of yesteryear before I get awakened by critters.
Thank you, Bunny.
I could sleep
That's
through anything.
That's how I feel.
I could sleep through gunfights. I could sleep through shit blowing up.
I'm not doing it with the bugs. I'm not doing it. Me and these spirits, we're going to have to figure out a way to fucking coexist. I've seen people in haunted houses live. They have shit happening, people popping up in front of them and dropping towels and all kind of stuff, bouncing balls, and they like ignore that shit and keep it moving. Like, I learned how to do that shit too. I'm going to have to, because ain't no damn bugs coming up in here.
Bro,
I can't do it.
I'm telling you right now, I'd rather tap this wall behind us 2 times, boom, boom, and then a 1,000,000-man march of roaches come out that motherfucker.
No, hell no. I couldn't even fake. My spirit's gonna fly me and my body up out of here. Cause I can't do it. I can't fucking do it.
I'm telling you right now, I know how to kill bugs.
Oh my God.
And I will kill bugs every day to get a little bit of say. I don't know how to kill spirits. Do you know how high my insurance will be for that place when I'm just out here shooting in the middle of the fucking night? Because Casper, the fuck ass ghost, don't woke me up in the morning.
So let me tell you, last night.
Nope.
So
Tanya in the podcast. Nope. I ain't fucking with you.
Fine, I won't say it.
No, go ahead then. Go ahead. Fuck it. You've been shitting on me the whole podcast. Go and get it over with. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. I'm gonna tell my own truth. Okay. So last night the dogs kept barking. The dogs kept barking, but for no fucking reason. Don't know why. They was just over there barking up a storm. I was like, what the fuck? And they was barking like somebody was here. So I'm like, that's weird. They did it a couple times. And then I come out here, and the mixing board right here that you see, this mixing board was on. I ain't turned that shit on. I was editing videos, and I was on the phone. In fact, I was on the phone with fucking Bunny, and I was on the phone. I didn't turn it on because whenever I turn it on, it takes my phone call from my phone to the Rodecaster Pro. Did not fucking turn it on. And then I came in and I looked, I'm like, Rodecaster Pro on. I ain't been at the table. I asked Fox, I'm like, you think one of the girls is like, no. I know that. She was like, she want to touch that this and that. I'm like, so I went and cleared the whole goddamn house with a gun. Say what the fuck you want, but I ain't no easy kill.
My thing is this. If a spirit did this, what is a bullet gonna do for an entity? Nothing. I'm like, he comes out the bathroom and he's like, I feel a little uneasy, Fox. And I'm like, uneasy about what? Like, what do you think? He's like, I don't know. He goes and grabs the gun. I'm like, and I get out of the bed. I'm like, babe, but what is a gun gonna do? You know, because my first thought is that if you say this thing wasn't on, if you didn't cut it on, I didn't cut it on, Beans didn't cut it on, who do you think cut it on? Maybe Casper cut it on. So what is your gun gonna do against Casper?
I don't know if somebody was in the house. And I set the goddamn alarm.
And he set the alarm
afterwards.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if a motherfucker run out of here or something like that, guess what you gonna do? Get shot in your fucking back and dragged back onto my property like a civilized human being. I ain't playing that shit. So say what the fuck you gonna do. But I'm gonna take my chance to think maybe it was a person. I'm trying to be reasonable. You over here, I ain't see you grabbing sage or prayer beads or nothing. You all just over here like walking around here looking goofy as fuck with my sneakers on.
I had to wear your sneakers. I got out on the other side of the bed.
She got on the other side of the bed. Grabbed my damn weightlifting shoes, some goddamn fucking 6 sizes too big ass shoes, and she over here just waddling around looking goofy as hell. Like,
look, all my
what you gonna do?
Right there. So.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody sitting there playing with that shit. And then let's go to the fucking comment. If we go to, first of all, Bunny said, if we're being honest, the ghost might get sick of me first. That's probably true. You're going to be talking shit to the spirits because you knew what the alternative was. I got to live with this. Now, let's go to the gentleman let's go into the gentleman of the chat. Dave Petty Savage. I see nothing wrong with what you did. Thank you, brother. Sean Lee, then my boy Sean. Sounds like the responsible thing to do to me. God bless America.
How would it be responsible if this is an entity and he's just shooting?
Who assumed it was an entity?
Hold on. And he's just shooting in midair to nothing.
Verify.
Tell me how.
Trust but verify. because I thought it might be a person in the house.
We sitting
First, I
here.
want to eliminate.
The door was open. Nobody walked through these doors.
Okay.
The dogs would have been the first thing to bark.
But they was doing a lot of barking.
But the door didn't open. Would have heard the chimes on the door. And I'm sitting right there. There's nobody coming to this house.
I don't give a fuck.
At first, it was just Rocky barking. Coco would have went slam off.
But then
If
both
somebody
of
else,
them was barking
because
at
you
one
know
point.
she's scary as hell. Like she ain't with none of the
I don't
shit.
give
Nobody
a
coming
fuck.
up to her.
I don't give a fuck because you know what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna sit there and be thinking like, man, I wonder if that, and say, oh well, complacency, and then some dude got me taped up. Some dude got me taped up somewhere. Me, my wife, and children, and we just sitting here, damn dogs taped up here, and they're like, you should have checked your alarm system. I should have, shouldn't I? That's crazy. Now you're about to ass rape me with a hot comb.
So okay. And another thing, I asked him. I said, so why would they need to turn on the Roadcaster?
They're
if they're
probably
coming
about
to
to
do
steal
harm?
the shit and press the button by accident. I don't know.
So they want the Roadcaster. They came here to get a Roadcaster Pro.
I don't know what they came for. But I tell you what the fuck they was gonna leave with: death. That's what the fuck they was gonna leave with. They was gonna leave with every fucking loaded magazine that I had in this house.
That's gonna wake up dead.
Okay, I'll wake up the dead and kill their ass too.
I said they were gonna wake up dead, whoever it was.
They was gonna wake up dead. If it's shit, breathe or bleed, that motherfucker was not gonna make it. I am not. So, and this is the other thing. One, if it was a person, I was gonna make sure that they got to meet the Lord. And I tested their faith in God. If it wasn't a person and it was an entity, I was gonna make sure that entities is what we think they are.
What?
Because it was gonna be like, ooh, I'm a spirit. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, that's a motherfucking spirit. I want to at least know that I tried. All right, and then I would expect my spiritual ass fucking, I got every stone in the world wife to be like, let me get the sage out. Let me pray. Let me meditate. Let me do something. And you just walking around here with some big ass red shoes on,
I
looking
know
like
where all my
goddamn
stuff
Ronald
is, but
McDonald.
you don't need all of that stuff.
What you mean I don't need all of that?
Oh my God! You want the reinforcements?
I went with the tools for the type of warrior that I am. We're different types of warriors. You didn't bring your fucking tools. I came ready to work.
My tools is everywhere. Everywhere.
So am I. All my fucking tools is everywhere too. And Sean, it's responsible because of somebody in there. He will make sure he is on time for his meeting with the Lord. I'm not going to let you miss a schedule with the good Lord, sir. If God wanted you to be there at 8:30, I'm going to have your ass there at 8:25 leaking. And then Bunny said, was going to shoot it deader. You goddamn right. I'm going to make sure you maximum dead. Ain't a maximum fucking effort. We ain't gonna do this half dead. Oh, half dead. Maybe he leaked out. Michael Myers. He come back for another Halloween. Not on my watch, player. Your ass is graveyard dead. So anyway.
It made him feel better because we ain't got no Ghostbusters or Men in Black weapons to help in that
You
situation.
goddamn right. You know what my little cricket is? A Mossberg. That's my little cricket. The solution, look at fucking man. Do it, Fox. He said the solution is to run ghost drills every morning. Let me tell you something. Run ghost drills on me every morning. I'm telling you right now.
Manny, what is a ghost drill?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna be in a goddamn jacket, hugging myself for the rest of my life with grippy socks on after I murdered the whole neighborhood. Anyway, Fox, what was your choice for the gun in your head?
I already said what my choice was. You ain't listening.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We don't went past that.
Fuck, it got me all off kill. Fuck out of here.
Oh my God. So y'all already know what time it is. Thank you for sitting with us in Uncle Legend's Corner. Again, we always appreciate the support you guys provide. And if y'all want to add to the podcast, have anything you want us to talk about, hit us up, axunclelegend@gmail.com. Peace.
Gang shit.
All right, y'all already know what time it is. It's overtime.
Overtime.
Off the books.
Off the books. This ain't on the recording. I gotta fuck that up anyway. But anyway, we in. And if y'all agree with Fox about that shit, let me tell you something. One, the only people I expect to agree with Fox about that shit, double tap for good fucking measure. That's right, Sean. Double tap. Let me tell you something. Maybe I could dip the bullets in some holy water. I could melt silver. I made silver bullets just because I'm paranoid werewolves might come. Say what you want, vampires, whatever. I will shoot a wooden bullet into their fucking heart. But let me tell you what I ain't gonna do. I'm not about to go out. Like, you sit here and watch these shows and watch these pussy ass dudes out here like, oh no. I'm swinging. I'll bite a ghost nuts off.
Gay.
Call it what you want. Alive. Call it what you alive. I'll be sitting there with some ghost balls hanging out my mouth like, fuck out of here, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Anyway, what y'all got in the chats, man? Since Fox out here thugs. So super brave Fox right here. I just want to let y'all know, if y'all think Fox is brave, Fox hears one thing in and out. Bay!
If it's bugs. If it's bugs.
Bay!
Bugs. That's it.
Fox or skinks.
Oh, yeah. I don't like them.
Yeah.
They move too fast. They move too quick for me to get to them.
It could be a whole full-blown goddamn 30-foot anaconda in here. Fox would be like, it's a snake in here.
I had a couple snakes as pets, so I know how to maneuver against pets and monitors and iguanas.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. I'm all about, I'm a firm believer in killing shit. I have no qualms with killing shit.
Oh, thank you, Manny. That was nice.
Oh, appreciate it, Manny. Dave said mix both of y'all weapons, sprinkle holy water on all the but that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to start casting silver bullets. We coming and picking up all your sterling silver. Melting them shits down in my lead pot. We making bullets. You getting 115 grains of fuck you silver bullets with holy water on them. Call it what you want it, bro. We can use sage in the gunpowder if we need to.
Call it the Hellraiser.
Call it the Hellraiser. I will grind up sage and put it in the gunpowder. I'm telling you, no, it's the hell lowerer. The Negro John Constantine. You goddamn right. You know what I'm saying? J-Rock Constantine. Fucking like I'm out here busting their ass. Ain't no way, boy. Demons is getting out of here. I'd be like Jamie Foxx in that movie with Snoop when he was killing the vampire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let their ass have it. All right, what else y'all got? I got I don't really gotta do shit. My wife do. Wife do. I gotta let the dogs out. Stretch. Get ready to go work out tomorrow.
Sky in the night.
Fox, you going to the gym with me in the morning?
Yeah, if you go to bed on time, I won't.
Okay. Yeah, we was talking about Constantine earlier. That was a fire movie. We was talking about how that was a dope one. And to put like some things in perspective, you could be like, yeah, that shit makes sense. God and the devil just over here shooting dice like, bet you this motherfucker don't do this. Ha ha. Was Pacino in that? Was Pacino in that one? Am I thinking about Devil's Advocate?
Think about Devil's Advocate.
He wasn't in Constantine?
I don't recall him being in Constantine. Okay. Definitely Devil's Advocate.
I know for sure he was in Devil's Advocate. I just didn't know if I was crossing movies.
You on.
What y'all got?
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, he said nope. Yeah, no, doubling up on me. Okay. What else y'all got? We good? We good? Seems like y'all ain't got much for us. Y'all got any questions? This is time. Any random shit?
They only have questions when I'm not here.
As soon as Fox walk off. What year were you born? 1920.
I was born 1984, December 14th, the best day of the year for some. You know, that was.
Why don't you go ahead and give me your mother's maiden name and your fucking social while you're at it?
No, they didn't know my birthday. So when my birthday comes,
they didn't know your birth year?
I expect to be. They already know we said how old we was on the podcast plenty of times.
I'm 25.
I'm ain't ashamed of me. Okay? I'm inspirable.
All right. Well, y'all out here air hustling and shit like that. I appreciate y'all. For those who didn't make comments, all of these several fucking people, y'all ain't made no comments, ain't say nothing. I guess y'all just popped up to see what type of shit we was on, this and that.
It's all good. We appreciate it either way.
We like it. We still going strong.